If you guys want to know how I made this delicious keto waffle of my keto dreams, then stay tuned. So you want to start out with a half a block of softened cream cheese, and if you're like me and you forgot to take it out to give it time to soften, you could pop it in the microwave for maybe 10 seconds or so. Now I'm going to mix mine in my NutriBullet, but you are more than welcome to just use a bowl and a hand mixer, or you could just mix it up by hand yourself, even though it's easier if you did have a mixer with the cream cheese and all. Once it softens, it's easier to mix, but it's definitely easier with a mixer of some sort. So I'm going to add my cream cheese in here. Now I'm going to add 3 eggs. Now I'm going to add 2 full droppers of, like when I say dropper full, I'll show you in a second, of my sweet leaf drops. This is my Sweetener of Choice. It's stevia, made from stevia. And a capful of vanilla extract, and also some cinnamon. This is what the dropper looks like. I mean, you can play around with this recipe to make it so that you like it, but I like 2 dropper fulls, and the droppers fill up to about like right there. Sorry, my camera is having a hard time focusing where I'm tapping, and then I do 2 of those. And this is about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the cinnamon, you can just put in as much as you like. I just put in a few dashes like that, like so. And now I'm going to mix this up before I add my almond flour. I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of almond flour. I get this almond flour from Costco. If you haven't seen my latest Costco haul, you can tap this eye right here. So I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of this. And now we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Now we're going to mix it all up. Now this batter will hold in the refrigerator for a couple of days. You can have waffles for a couple of days. This is enough to make, I believe, 2 waffles. But before you make your waffle, I would just let it sit for a few minutes, because the longer you let it sit, the batter will thicken. So it's actually much better the next day if you want to make it the next day. So I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes or so while my waffle iron gets ready. So my batter's been sitting and my waffle iron is ready. It's still pretty watery, but you'll see if you wait a day, it'll be super, super thick. But anyway, I'm going to pour it in. Do not over pour, because the batter is so like watery, it will overflow on your waffle iron. So just be mindful of that. So don't over pour it. So I'm going to pour mine in and get ready to eat breakfast. You can see how much batter I have left. Quite a bit here. So let's see how this turned out. And this, my friends, is what happens when you pour too little of the batter. So don't do that either. I still have a lot of batter left though. See, I just poured my second batch. Now we're cooking with bacon. Now it does have a few holes in it, which is fine for me. You know, like I said, I just wanted to avoid a spillage, and I've had that happen to me before. Trust me, it's not fun to clean up. So this is fine. Now what I'm going to do is add some butter on here and some sugar-free syrup. But what you can do if you don't have sugar-free syrup is melt some butter and then add some maple extract to the melted butter, and that could be your sugar-free syrup. I'm also going to add some whipped cream. If I had fresh strawberries, I would add that too, but I don't have any on hand, so I'm just going to have my butter and my whipped cream and my sugar-free syrup, and this is the breakfast of my dreams. All right, guys, this is the finished product. Try it, leave a comment down below and let me know how you like it, what you did differently to the recipe. The recipe will be in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture on the screen, and you can also check out my previous video right next to it, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.